Hey guys, it's Yash, and in this video I'll be sharing my review on the 6th generation 8GB Kindle Paperwhite. I've been using this product for over a year now and wanted to share my thoughts on it. I'll be splitting the video up into 4 parts. The 4 parts are price, features, ease of use, and who should buy the product. I want to share my review and my conclusion up front with you right now. I think the Kindle Paperwhite is absolutely worth it. I don't think you'll regret purchasing this product. It's allowed me to read more books and expand my knowledge, so if you do choose to buy one, I don't think you'll end up regretting it. But if you would like to hear more about the nuts and bolts and the exact reasons why I think it's worth it, please consider watching the rest of the video. To get things started, let's start with the price. Currently, the Kindle Paperwhite has 2 versions, the 8GB model for $140 and the 32GB Signature Edition for $189. For $40 more, the only difference you're getting is that the Signature Edition will allow you to wirelessly charge the Kindle Paperwhite. For $40 more, is that difference worth it? Personally, I don't think so. I think 8GB is more than enough to store thousands of books, but if you are someone that reads a lot of comic books or books with illustrations, then the 32GB model might be the one for you. Also, a side note, all stock Kindles will have an ad that features on the lock screen, but you can have it removed for $10. I would factor that into your Kindle budget. I know it's a bit annoying, but unless you like getting blasted by advertisements, I think you definitely want to go the route of having it removed, so that way you can have the cover of the book you're reading displayed on the lock screen. Now, moving on to features. The Kindle Paperwhite features a 6.8-inch display. It's IPX8 waterproof, which means it can handle small splashes of water on it, adjustable color temperature, and up to 10 weeks of battery life. The latter two being my absolute favorites about this Kindle. The color changes to warm or cool light depending on the environment you're in. I currently have my Kindle set up to auto, so it'll automatically switch to a warmer light when I'm in bed and a cooler light when I'm in the daytime. The other feature that I love about this Kindle is the battery life. Amazon states that you get up to 10 weeks of battery life on this thing, and through my testing, I can absolutely agree with that because I've left this thing unopened for months on end before and it still held up its charge. I've also been on extended reading sessions with this and I haven't had to worry about charging this or having to go near an wall outlet to charge it. I think generally speaking, Amazon Kindles have great battery life, but for this one, it's absolutely phenomenal. Now, when you finally have to charge the device actually uses USB-C to charge. And the great thing about that is that because my MacBook also uses USB-C and my iPad, that means I only have to carry one wire with me so I can charge all my devices, which is a great thing to have. One of the biggest fears I had before I got my Kindle was reading off a digital screen. I was always a fan of reading actual books with paper because I like the feel of it, and I thought reading on a digital screen like a laptop or an iPad ruined the immersive feel of it. But the Kindle uses a technology called e-ink reader, which provides a similar finish and a similar style and feel to actually reading paper books because it provides this screen with this matte finish, and the screen does not strain your eyes if you're reading for an extended period of time. Another thing that I love about the Kindle is that when you are reading a book, there is a number that is displayed in the bottom left corner of the device, and this number will tell you how many hours is left in the book, how much time is left in the chapter, and how much you've read of the book. And this is great to know because I'm the type of person that likes to read per chapter, and this number will actually give me a great indication on if I can give me that extra push to read it a couple more pages, or if I need to stop and give myself a little bit of break before I start reading the next chapter. You can highlight small passages and add notes to them. The keyboard does suck compared to an iPhone or iPad, so I would not recommend typing long essays on it, but if you want to write a small observation, it's great for that. And all those notes and highlights are then saved on a Kindle notebook, which you can access on the Kindle iPhone app or on your MacBook, or on your Windows laptop, whichever device that you're using. My personal workflow is that I like to have my iPad open while I'm reading the Kindle. I'll have the Notability app so I can take notes. And let's say if I don't have the iPad with me and I just have my Kindle, I can then access the Kindle app on my iPad later on and start taking notes from all the highlights that I made from my earlier reading session. All in all, this just makes for a great ecosystem to have all your notes and highlights into one place that you can access across multiple devices. And the great thing is, if you own the book, you can then click on the highlight and you can provide the full page on when that highlight came, so you can get an even better full context of where that highlight or quote came from. Moving on to ease of use. First of all, the Kindle has made reading effortless for me. Just look at the size of this thing compared to a normal standard 300 to 350 page book. This Kindle is so light that you can just toss it into your book bag and never notice that it's there. I can bring the Kindle anywhere I go and whip it out whenever I want, whether I'm at the airport, at a coffee shop, or at the library. Having the Kindle removes the friction in reading. I've also noticed that books tend to be slightly like $2 to $3 cheaper if you buy the Kindle version off Amazon. So the great thing about this is that if a friend or if anyone recommends a book for me to read, I can easily go on Amazon.com and order that book and have it connected and synced into my Kindle within seconds. I also connected my Libby account onto my Kindle, so that means I can read books for free. So basically this works because my Libby account is connected to my library card. So I check out books through Libby and then they are loaned onto my Kindle, and that way I can read tons of books without ever having to leave my house. If you like a video about how I connect my Libby account onto my library card, let me know in the comments section below. Finally, who should buy the Kindle? I personally think everyone can get value off owning a Kindle, whether you're an adult or a child. I think this is one of those devices that anyone can use, and it just provides so much value that the price of paying for it new is definitely worth the cost. Like I said before, it removes the friction of reading for me. I can read wherever I want, whenever I want. And the great thing is that if you don't want to pay full price for, let's say, the latest Kindle model, you can easily go on Facebook Marketplace and find the older Kindle models, or even find this one right now for around $60 to $90. So really, it's a no-brainer to get. I think it's well worth the purchase. Thanks for watching this video. With love and respect, Yash.